Hey Vamps, it's Xander, and today I'm going to teach you how to do this super simple gold to green smoky eye and this black to metallic green ombre lip. I hope you like. Let's get started.
Hey Vamps, so if you have questions about my foundation routine, I will link my everyday foundation routine down below. Awesome, so we're gonna jump right in with Soft Ochre Paint Pot Eyeshadow Primer from MAC in a synthetic brush. This particular one's from Sephora's Hello Kitty collection, but I will leave a really similar one down below in case you need one. And we're just gonna pack that all over our eyelid up to our eyebrow, and we're gonna blend it out with our finger, making sure that it's even and smooth all over our eyelid, so we have a nice smooth canvas for our eyeshadows. This is Soul Serenade eyeshadow from MAC's Alluring Aqua collection and a tapered eyeshadow brush. Unfortunately, this shadow is limited edition. We are going to put that from the corner of our eyes facing outwards towards the outer part of our eyebrows, and we are going to blend that inward, and we're going to windshield wiper motion it back and forth, making sure that it's super blended out and smoky. This eyeshadow is super similar to Diesel eyeshadow from MAC, which is a permanent product, so if you do need a color like this, that is a really similar one. I just kind of go nuts for limited edition stuff, so I apologize in advance. And we're just going to windshield wiper that back and forth, check yourself, and make sure it's even. Now we are going to take our Soft Ochre paint pot, and whatever's left on that brush, just kind of like put that back onto your eyelid itself. You don't really need to add more soft ochre. Whatever's left on the brush will be fine. And now we are taking our Cold Chemistry palette from Sugar Pill and our Subterranean eyeshadow, which is the beautiful emerald green color in the palette, and we're going to take a paddle eyeshadow brush. And we're going to pack that all over the brush, and then we're going to pack it all over our eyelid on that blank space that we had made earlier. We're going to blend it back and forth. We're going to get it on our lash line, and we're going to blend it all the way up into that gray color, whether you use Diesel or Soul Serenade from the Alluring Aqua collection. I personally cannot live without that color. I bought like 2 of them, and if I ever run out, I will cry because it is the most amazing color for smoky eyes. We're going to make sure both of our eyes match and that it is evenly coated and distributed all over our eyelid. Check yourself again, make sure it's even, and then we're going to go to the next step. This is Shootin' Stars eyeshadow from the Cold Chemistry palette and a blending brush, and we are going to blend that from the corner of our eyelid into our crease in a V shape. And we're just going to repeat really blending that out, working that into the shadows that we had previously put in. And we're going to blend it down to the corner of the bottom of our eye just a little bit, just to really smoke it out and give it that amazingly smoked out look for our sexy leprechaun selves. Awesome, and we're just going to repeat that whole thing on our other eye. I will leave a really similar brush to this down below for anybody that needs a blending brush. Awesome, and we're going to check ourselves to make sure that's even before we go in with our Goldilocks Loose Pigment from Sugar Pill. In case you can't tell, I really love Sugar Pill. This is a pencil brush. Again, most makeup companies make this brush as well. And we are going to pack that all under our eye, blending it right into Shootin' Stars eyeshadow, which is the nice black we put on the corners. And we're going to blend it back and forth, and we're going to blend it right up to our tear line. And we're also going to pack that and pop it right on the inner corner to open our eyes up. I love this gold color. It is so gold and pretty. Do you get it? A little pot of gold with some shamrock green. We're going to take our Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in whatever color works for your hair color. And we are going to take a MAC Cosmetics 266 brush. And we're going to take that brush and we're going to make it flat. And we're going to fill the whole inner part of our eyebrow in. You use whatever color is corresponding to your hair color. My hair is silver, so I'm using the taupe color. And we're going to blend that all the way across. And we're going to take full advantage of this nice angled brush, and we're going to make that outside super sharp to make a nice 3-point eyeshadow, or sorry, a nice 3-point eyebrow. It's not eyeshadow. Now we're going to take our Diamond Eyes eyeshadow from our Cold Chemistry palette, and one of my favorite brushes ever. This is the small concealer brush from e.l.f. This is the most versatile brush I have ever purchased, and it is $1. I have like 20 of these brushes. And we're going to pack it right under our eyebrow and just blend that right into the gray color, the Soul Serenade or the Diesel Shadow, whatever you choose to use. Totally up to you. Now we're going to take our super skinny liquid eyeliner or a liquid eyeliner of your choice. I just like this one because it's kind of dull. And I'm just going to darken up my lash line. And we're going to prep our eyes for some false eyelashes, which is going to come up later. Now we're going to use some mascara. I'm just using your standard drugstore black mascara. This is called Millions of Lashes or Million Voluminous Lashes. It's the gold one in the drugstore. It doesn't really matter what one you use. Some people like to do this before their false lashes. Some like to do it after. I am taking Allure latex eyelash glue. If you have a latex allergy, this glue is not for you. But I think it is the most fantastic eyelash glue ever. We're going to evenly put that on the lash band and just kind of wiggle it back and forth. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. This is going to stretch out the lash band and just make it easier to apply to our eyes. I'm going to blow on it a little, make it tacky, and put them on off camera because my eyes are super hard to put false eyelashes on. They're just really squishy lids and very difficult, and I just can't do this on camera yet, but I will work on it for next time. These eyelashes are actually from Walmart, and they are identical to Sugar Pill lashes. I find so many dupes for eyelashes at Walmart right after Halloween. These were like $2 too. Now I am taking my MAC Cosmetics Concealer Duo and a Real Techniques concealer brush. This duo is W10 and NC20, but use whatever highlight color is comparable to your skin. I'm going to place that under my eyeshadow, just cleaning it up a little bit, and making sure that there's no fallout. I'm going to put that down my nose, making my nose look super skinny, the bottom of my chin, in the middle, in the center of my forehead as well as my highlight. And now we're going to go in with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette with the corresponding Kat Von D Shade and Light brush. I am obsessed with this palette. It is so pretty, and these colors are so smooth and powdery. I'm using the color Lyric, which is the color in the center of the palette, but use whatever one works for you. A lot of people like banana powder. This is actually the correct color for me, but it is a little intense on some people using banana powder. Some people need to calm down a little bit with the banana powder trend there. I'm also going to set the center of my forehead, the center of my chin, but we're going to leave the nose for later. I am using Subconscious, which is that beautiful taupey brown contour color, and we're going to use the shade side of the brush. We're going to go under our cheekbones, from the top of our ear to the corner of our mouth. Just a little bit under the chin, sides of our nose, just to slim it out, the bottom, and the corner of our forehead, as well as the top a little bit. Now we are using Lucid, which is the lightest of the highlight colors in this highlight and contour palette. And I'm just going to go down the bridge of my nose and a little bit at the bottom, just to give me a cute little button nose. I like to use two different highlight colors, so one's a little bit more intense for my nose. Now to stick with our sexy leprechaun selves, I'm going to use the shade end of this brush and MAC Gold Deposit Luminizer under my cheekbones. I'm just kind of lightly going over where I put my contour, just to give me a nice bold bronzy look. This luminizer is way too dark to use as a luminizer for me, so I use it as kind of like a bronzy contour color. Now I'm using my Holy Grail Luminizer, Soft and Gentle from MAC. This is a permanent product, and I'm going to use a Real Techniques under eye brush, and I'm just going to put that on the high points of my cheekbones. I'm also going to put that on the center of my chin as well as the center of my forehead to give me that plastic Barbie doll look. Now I'm taking the Veronica's blush from the Archie Girls collection. This is really similar to Peony blush from MAC, Peony Pastel Blush. It is pretty similar, but that is a limited edition color as well. Now I am taking Tarte lip liner from OCC. These are super buttery, they're super pigmented and smooth. As you can tell, I'm not being super gentle because I kind of have a magic product I'm going to show you later to clean this up. But what's important is to outline your lips in a pretty even shape and then fill in the corners and sides as well. I am taking NYX Cosmetics Macaroon Lipstick in Chambered. This lipstick is so smooth and fantastic for a drugstore lipstick. It is almost on par with MAC Haute Core, which is a limited edition black lipstick if you don't know. It's one of my favorites. Now we're taking Power Plant Lip Tart and again our small concealer brush from e.l.f., which is a super versatile brush, and we are packing that right in the center of our lips. And we're going to make the M sound like ma 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 ma, and we're going to blend those and melt them together. This is that magic eraser product I told you about earlier. This is MAC Cosmetics BB Cream in the compact, and I'm using my third e.l.f. Cosmetics small concealer brush of the day, and I'm just cleaning up the sides of my lips. This kind of is like a magic eraser for lipstick and eyeliner. As you can see, it literally like wipes off your lipstick, so you can make it look like you are just like super amazing at applying lipstick. It'll also prevent it from bleeding, which is kind of awesome. And I'm just going to set that with a corresponding MAC Carablin powder. These are both in the color Light. And I am using a MAC Cosmetics 150 brush, which is kind of like a powder puff in a brush, if that makes sense, to set it. And we're just going to mist the whole face with some setting spray. This is my holy grail. This is Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. It just makes everything stay. If you work in makeup, you need this. And just slow motion that all over your face to set your makeup and make it beautiful. And we're done. I hope you like.
As always, I hope everyone found this tutorial helpful. If you do recreate this look, please tag me on all social media, which will be linked below. All of my social media is Xander with an X_vamp. That's my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Vine. Please follow on all social media, and I love people interacting, and I love when people ask questions or tag me in the face charts that I can do. It's super helpful, especially with starting my new YouTube channel. As always, all of the products used today will be linked below with all of my social media as well. And please like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Till next time, vamps, bye! I'm an evil leprechaun. I'm gonna steal your pot of gold.